Tupac loved him some Jesus and some God. He loved Jesus and God. And like Tupac said, karma always come back when you do bad. And it can take a very long time. It's been 27 years and they finally made an arrest of one person involved. But just like, excuse me, just like with Suge Knight, a lot of it was set up, and P. Diddy, I believe, is involved, just like numerous other people feel like he was involved. And he got justice. Justice has been served, but not fully, but it's better than nothing. And eventually, everything else gonna come to light. And rest in peace to Michael Jackson, Lisa Ray with Left Eye, Aaliyah, Selena, murdered by her own friend. Same with Suge Knight. You know, he literally trusting these people closest to him. And of course, there was the Compton side and, you know, beef and all that. But it be the closest ones to you that be knowing what's going on. That's how they was so able to get so close to him to shoot him in the lungs. It's just terrible. And the plug, his own mother or somebody, I believe the mother, let them go ahead and pull the plug. After 2 times where he was like the whole line was dead, like he was gone and suffering, and it was just time to let him go on home. And anyways, rest in peace to Whitney Houston. I believe, as for Michael Jackson, I believe the doctor did it. And I feel like there's always more people involved. And then Aaliyah, obviously the boyfriend she was dating at the time, I believe, got her murdered, and it could have been more involved as well. And they drugged her to get on that plane. And then with Lisa Left Eye, I know she had hit somebody, a child, and like she was just kind of like a wild person kind of, and like unfortunately her life ended due to her own self. I don't know if anything was wrong with the vehicle or anything. But anyways, and she was like trying to get herself together, like her mental state and stuff, with Dr. Sebi. And Dr. Sebi, let's not even go on with that. He was assassinated just like Martin Luther King was. He was providing that mucus is the cause for stuff. He had, you know, how cancer is caused, and he had all these answers, and they needed to take him out. They don't want people to get better. And there's cures for cancer, HIV, and everything. So Dr. Sebi was assassinated. Whitney Houston, I believe the boyfriend killed both the daughter, Christy Bobby. What is it? Her daughter. I can't think of it. And same with Whitney Houston. And when he was on Dr. Phil, he was acting the whole thing out. He ain't do nothing. And then who else? Rest in peace. Like I said, to Selena, obviously her whole, the person who, the lady who, they were friends, but the lady who was her assistant or something like that, you know, she kept all the money and all that stuff going. And I wish she never even went without no bodyguard, you know, or like her father, somebody, to even stop the blood. If they were able to stop the blood, instead of her running to the front of the office, she bled out by the time she got there. And that just showed her strength, like she was still trying to survive, bleeding out, running. And the lady was trying to shoot her again. I forget her name. I love Selena. I love the movie. I love everything about it. It's just a lot of people have been murdered. A lot of people who, you know, and there's so many parties involved. John Bonet, I believe, it's so sad, you know, and I feel like I see things in a different light as a kid versus now, like with pageants and exploiting their children. If it was a natural pageant, that's fine. But anyways, I believe the dad and like an officer was involved in that case, because it was so much wrong with the case. Cleaning was done. People were allowed in. The body was picked up and allowed by the father. So much different things. Kanika Jenkins, I believe the friends was involved. The mother, the hotel manager. So many parties was involved, I feel like. And so many other cases.